Hi, I'm Julie Romano and I'm the Head of Quality Improvement and Clinical Effectiveness at the Trust. I'm here to talk about the quality improvement journey that we've been on. So in March 2017 we had a quality goal to develop quality improvement throughout the Trust, and in May 2018 we formed a partnership with the Institute of Healthcare Improvement. May 2019 we started our QI training for staff, and that's an ongoing process. Now in July 19, the establishment of the QI team formed, where we have 5 QI leads across the Trust. In October 19, the QI Training Academy established, which is where we've started a portfolio of training schedules. In November 2019, the QI Coach programme also commenced, and I joined the team at this point in December. And at the end of December, really proud to say that we had over 45 QI projects registered. So, since the early part of 2020, it's been a time of consolidation for the QI team, so we're working to have a look at what we've got and where we're going. Then, pre-COVID, we were focused on increasing the capability and capacity within the organisation, mainly through the training academy. Then COVID happened. A lot of the team were redeployed, however some QI elements and a lot of QI methodology continued. And post-COVID, or peri-COVID as we are now, we've been working on the focus on the future. So doing the workshops, looking at the virtual training academy, how we can translate all our training from face-to-face to a virtual focus, and supporting the development of the new trust strategy going forward. So, what is QI and what is the QI methodology?
So, my name's Nick Conway, I'm a Quality Improvement Lead and I currently look after secure care and offender health. So quality improvement is a new way of working for the organisation, but it's not just a new way of working, it's just where we want to be and how we're going to work from now on. And we all improve quality all the time, but QI in this guise really is a systematic approach to improving quality. So we look at things in projects or initiatives, we have set aims, so it might be someone comes to us with an issue where they want to reduce harm, and it might be they want to reduce incidents of violence and aggression on their ward, so we set aims about what that means. So it might be that we want to reduce incidents of violence by 20%. So we look at the data, we go right back to sort of where the problem starts. And these are usually messy problems, they're not one-stop solutions. You implement something that works. These are quite messy and need lots of different tests of change. So we use a thing called the model for improvement, which is a scientific model that's been developed since I think the early part of the 20th century through some of the engineering industry, and it's been developed to help healthcare with the model for improvement. And we ask 3 questions. And those 3 questions really relate to sort of what we're trying to achieve, what we're trying to improve, how will we know a change is an improvement, and what changes can we make that will make a difference. And then from those questions we do a series of tests of change called PDSAs, or Plan, Do, Study, Act cycles. So they're small iterative tests of change that might happen in really small localised environments, one person, one patient, one member of staff at one time, and growing as you grow confidence with the tests of change until you're ready to implement. But the beauty of quality improvement is, I think, that it empowers staff. It empowers people on the front line to work and improve their own systems. I think we've been very guilty in the past of having a very top-heavy approach to improving. We write policies in isolation. We don't necessarily go to where the people are going to be using the policies, and we've always made those changes. And that's why we've recognised that as a trust, and that's why we've brought in quality improvement. So we go to the front line, we go to the wards, we go to the clinical teams, the corporate teams, and say, what are the things that are bothering you? How can we help make that change? And we ask them what the problem is, and we give those people the opportunity then to say, I've got an idea for a solution. And then we test that. We don't just poo-poo it, we don't sort of say, no, it's not going to happen. We give them the opportunity to test that and see if it works. And if it works, great, we test again and we test bigger and then we implement. So I think it really is an opportunity for staff to have a go at driving the change and making the trust a better place to work, and for patients to be involved in their care and live. And I think also, involving patients in those decisions as well. So we have project teams locally that usually have a leader, they'll have a group of MDT staff within clinical areas, but also involving experts by experience, patients, carers, etc. But in those decisions really helps ensure that everything we do is driving a better place for patients and staff. So quality improvement came about within the Trust from a goal within the 2017 quality strategy. And it's really pleasing that since our establishment last year we've been involved heavily in helping the development of the new trust quality strategy for 2020-2025. So what's happened with that strategy is we've been brewing up our strategy. We've been engaging staff as a trust through engagement events, stakeholder events, using idea drop. People have been able to really engage with the strategy in a way that I think hasn't happened before in the past, and what's come out of that is some really interesting and key drivers for change. So clinical services, people, quality and sustainability. And quality is obviously the thing that we as a quality improvement team are really keen to help drive and address. And some of the key drivers so far within the draft strategy are improving patient experience, preventing harm, patient safety culture, quality assurance and value-added care.
So we really need your help bringing this strategy to life. We want to use a collaborative approach to bring about change and want you to come forward with your ideas. Quality improvement empowers you to have the drivers for change. So it really is our chance now to move the trust forward with the QI work. It's a way of working, it's a way that will be developed and ongoing for the future, and we want it to be just what we do around here.